Right, all right. Yes, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us here this Monday morning. I don't know if it is a Monday morning where you are. Please help us to know where you're watching us from, where you're streaming live from. Otherwise, I want to say thank you for joining. We appreciate you being here. And of course, as usual, this is done here at Dark Scott Traders Hub, and I'm glad I'm here with you today before we break off for the Christmas festive. So we are going to start with a prayer as usual. We pray and then head over to the charts, to our routine of charts, how we do it. Okay, Father, we say thank you for this very morning. We say thank you for giving us a good time to actually be together right here on online stream, to be able to look at the charts and be able to understand them. Thank you for the opportunity. Many would want to know about this. Many would want to learn a new way to make money, but you haven't presented the opportunity to them yet. But we are lucky that you have already presented the opportunity to us. We are looking at polishing the skills so that we can be profitable more and more. And at the end of the day, we'll be able to give you all the glory and honor. We say thank you because it's you who did the great. Amen. 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 All right, so I'm happy you guys are with me here. And right away, I know that. I see Felix. How are you, Felix? How are you, Esther? Thank you for joining. So now let's get into the charts. We start with Crash 500 as usual. Sorry, my throat has something. Let me just clear it here. Alright, so Crash 500. Before we break off, let's check what do we have here. So Sunday, Saturday, Friday. This is when we stopped at Friday. Saturday I tried to check it out, but it was not that much, so I never traded it again. So let's first head over to weekly. We are looking for sales according to weekly time frame, and according to daily, we are within that descending triangle. That's a descending triangle right there. So according to daily time frame, that's what we see. And we are also selling. We are still selling. We are looking for this breakout to bring us back to this level right here. And this is a level we want. Then we can start our buys from that level there. So until this happens, we are still looking for sales. So if daily we are looking for sales, it means H4 we are also looking for for sales, but knowing that we are within a descending triangle right there, you can see what price is trying to do. Price is trying to get back to the upper trend line right there before it comes into sales on H4. So that is for sure that we know. So if we see that, we see some liquidity right there. Let's first delete all this. Let's delete all this, all that. So this one we saw it. I think we took that trade. Let me check. No, I didn't take that trade. I took this trade. I don't know when was this. We took that trade there. That was Sunday, Saturday, Friday. Yes, Friday we took that trade. I don't know if any of you guys took that trade, but we took it and hit our TP level there, exactly where we wanted it. So now that we know that, first get over to H4. We are looking for that, but also there's liquidity there on that fair value gap. There's a possibility, if sellers have enough momentum, there's a possibility of returning from this very level and coming to break out or come back to touch this other trend line below here. So let's check on H1. H1, it's closing up on to the level of overbought, meaning once it hits that level, we will be able to do what? We'll be able to say we are overbought. So we are not yet there. First have this there, right there, that, and alright. So this is H1. It's not yet overbought. So we know it is buying. Even H1 is back, H4 is still buying to touch the upper trend line, but it is not yet confirmed. On such a level, I normally want to add in my Bollinger Band to see. Show us right there. H1 is also trying to confirm that. Yeah, this is the first level we touched it, then went there for like a double top. Now we should be coming for the sales, but not now. We have to wait for this candle to close. Yeah, M15, we are starting sales. So what I may do here is to bring this right about there, so that we be ready for the sales. So we are going to get ready for these sales. I'm going to get ready for these sales right there. That's what we'll be waiting for. Get back there and then come in strong at 11. Come in strong. Back to first. You want it to reach back here. You want it to reach back there. For that is on M15. But of course, H1, it will be going all the way down below, and of course even H4 going back to this support level. So that's what all this insinuates, or that's what all this clearly shows us. So right now, allow me to remove my Bollinger Band. Served its purpose. I don't need it anymore. Now I have to wait on H1 and see what is going to happen. If I have a confirmation of entry on M15, then I will make my entry. Right about there for the sales. If I don't see a change of character from M15, then it will be a no-go for me at all. So already M15 is signaling us to continue selling, to actually get into sales. So that's what I'll be waiting for, price to come. If it touches there and I see that there's no momentum for buys, I will immediately make my sell entry on this asset. All right, so that's it on this asset. Now let's jump to boom 1000. We're trying to look for money to grab some money before we head over to the festive, before we break off to the festive. So weekly boom 1000, we are looking for buys according to CCI. We are looking for buys right there according to CCI. Daily, we are looking for buys according to the structure right there. Why am I saying buys? If I remove this, firing of that arrow, you'll see that we had a breakout and a retest onto that descending triangle, and the retest never closed back inside. Yeah, the retest never closed back inside. Those who can see that, let me bring it closer. According to H4, let me first bring it to daily and bring it closer there. So that's why you see the retest candle there never closed back inside. This is the close of the candle right here. Open, close. Now we got a doji there, and the buy started where above our 10 MA. That is confirmation enough to tell us that the buy is on according to daily and weekly. So now we know higher time frame we are looking for buys according to according to what we see the structure here on daily time frame. So if we know that, we can now head over to H4 and delete all this so that we can now have a clear delete that, let's leave that alone. Delete H4 price came to this level. According to daily, we are looking for buys. According to H4, we are now also looking for buys. Price is above 10 MA, and it has just come. It came there, took liquidity, went back down to sales, came back to this OB here, came back to that OB there. Is this a significant OB? Yes. Came back to that level and went and started to buy again. So I delete this, not needed. Now if we see this, and I can go to daily, H1, and look at the structure. So the structure according to H1 is still showing us some sells. I can see this according to H4 actually. I can see this. Is it going to be significant? We will wait and see. Yeah, we will wait and see if it is significant. We will wait and see if it is significant. But according to H1, right here we are looking for the sell to bring us back down, and this very move here is the same as what we are looking here to get to oversold. We touched on this very level here, overbought, so meaning we should be doing the same to the opposite side, which is the oversold level. So we will be looking for that kind of move. So here, what I normally do is I look at M15. Let me wait for this hour to close, then I can make my entry. If I have a pullback, then lucky me that if I don't have a pullback, then I may not enter it at 11, because now the current candle is going to close. Let me see what happened here. We had a short pullback and never retested again. We may see the same thing. That happened here to be the same that happens here. So we will wait for that. But until then, we know we can. If you have a big account, you can enter right here and put your stop loss above there and look for this move to bring you just about this level. Just there. You don't want to exceed that level. We are trying to look for a move that brings us to oversold on H1. Once we hit that, we are good to go. But of course, like I told you, when you are following the trend on Boom 1000, you don't need to even trade for a long time. You just need one candle, one H1 candle. This one candle can give you your target. This is boom 1000. It gives a lot of money. Whether you're on a minimum lot size, which is 0.2, it still gives you enough money. So all you need is be known that you're following the trend. When you are selling, that is, if you're selling, you're following the trend, and then you make an entry. Sometimes you find you need only 15 minutes to trade, and you're out with your TP. So it doesn't mean that traders are only those who do swing trades and hold for so long and do what? No trading. If you have a strategy that works for you, even if it is a scalping strategy, enter 5 minutes, and you're out. You keep entering 5 minutes, you're out, and you're making money. You stick to that as long as it is working for you, it is giving you money. No one you see that me entering and moving out every 5 minutes, it's working for me and I'm making enough money. Go ahead. You don't need anyone's approval. You need to get what works for you. I hope that has kicked in and it can help you somehow. But as we get back to boom 1000, that's what we'll be looking for. So for me, I will wait for it on M15 and anticipate a short, even if it is a short pullback like this, I will make my entry. Yeah. All right. It has happened even before the hour closes. So from here, I normally make my entry like that. And I will put my short, I'll put my stop loss right there. Yeah. First step back to H1, we're looking for that. Go back to H4, we're looking for buys. Do we have enough momentum to break through that? Let's first reach oversold right here and see if that's the case. Alright, so we are trying to pull this, we're trying to trade this move right here. That's the move we're trying to make. So if that works, the better. You can first take your TP level right there, because you can see there is a price rejection on that level there. There's price rejection right there. You may want to take your TP there, first TP there, and then the second TP right here, so I can make my second entry. So I will drag my stop loss right there also, and then I will look for my second TP right there. So that's it. That's how I'm going to trade this. If it comes here, then it will take me out. If it comes back here, my TP my stop loss has to be the same right there. If it comes back there, then it will take me out. It may do the same thing it did here, right there, but I don't want to maximize my exposure, my risk exposure. Why? Because the win rate of this current trade is not that much. That's why I don't want to give it a lot of room to expand. So I will just leave it there because I don't want to increase my risk exposure right here. All right, I think that is now clear. Now we head to boom 500. Now we head to boom 500. Alright, so boom 500, sorry, let's change this to 500. So boom 500, first we'll start from weekly there. We are looking for sales, that's for sure. We had a change of character right there, so we are still selling until we have a pullback. Yeah. Okay, so that's clear. according to daily, we should be looking for buys, but we've been into a consolidation right there. So that's what we see. We've been into a consolidation because we had a change of character right there. So if we know that this is what we are looking at on Friday, that's where we stopped at. I do this. Let's have a look on daily. So on H4, we wanted this move and come here. Never reached there. We didn't reach the neckline there, but we see a common one, which is this level. Sorry guys, we can take advantage of that, knowing that at this level we are looking for a buy to take us right there. It is for sure. That is for sure. We're looking for the buy to take us there. Why? Because we have reached to the downer support level. So price is within these ranges. Goes there, goes there, until we see a breakout to the buys. Yes, we will be looking for the breakout to the buys according to daily. According to weekly, on the other hand, we should be seeing continuation of sells. Yeah, that's for sure. That's what we can see according to daily. But we need to understand that if this was a perfect change of character, then we will be seeing once we see something like a channel, we should be looking for this kind of move. We should be looking for continuation of sales because we have a channel there. So that's why our sales are likely to continue. Why? Because of the structure that we have right here. So I want to stop this from here. I hope it has been clear right there. We know what we are dealing with right here. So for now, those who love scalping, this is H4 actually, so it means on H1 it will be a big move from here to there, from there to here. So remember, we are still looking for this level right here. There's still this level right here to grab, and then later on come in with the buy. But you have to do that cautiously, knowing that anytime we'll be breaking out, continuing with the sales according to the rules that govern channel kind of consolidation. So that's what I will leave at that. So for now, I will wait for price to come along this area, then I enter my buys to take me right about there. So for now, we have no entry, unless for scalpers you have a sell move to bring you down right there. If you want, you can do an entry for the sell, but according to M15 we are oversold, although it's not yet confirmed to buy. So that's why the sell will be on. Hopefully that is clear there, and we will be ready for that. So for now, I will leave this Boomer 500 at H1. Yeah, I will leave it at H1. All right, so now let's head over to volatility 25 1S. Volatility 25 1S. All right, volatility 25 1S. So we okay, let's first get to see what we're looking for. Never gave us that. When reaching there, we were anticipating a sell, but still we haven't broken out of that fair value gap on weekly. We are supposed to be looking for a sell according to this structure after reaching there, but there is an order block right here, so it may choose to even reach the order block. So we need to understand that. So we need for that. So the weekly signals has to be waiting for sells. H4 is also signaling sells. I want to first understand this with the band according to daily. I need to understand that. Oh, we may continue buying a bit. Wow, we may continue buying a bit. Let's wait and see. No. Sales are coming in according to H4. Yeah, sales are coming in according to H4. So the indicator there, sales are coming in according to H4. So what I will do, I will just wait for my entries around here. And this one is a big asset, so there's no need of rushing and making impulsive decisions. So this one, just wait. We have to trade it according to the books. We have to trade it according to the books. So if you can't be patient enough, sorry, this is not your trade. This won't be your trade. So according to the books, we'll be looking for such. Yeah. Until I see something like this, I have no entry with it at any circumstances. Nothing can cause me to make any entries right here. We already saw all these moves and also all these, so we knew that it was heading there. And now we know that buyers are losing momentum, sellers should be coming in. That's what we want to take advantage of. Once it happens, we will be ready for the move. Alright, so I will leave that at H1 and go ahead to V75. V75, right? So V75, according to weekly, we know that we are buying. According to daily, we were within that range, broke out again, but still trying to have a perfect retest, but not yet. So this candle, this H4 day, this daily candle hasn't closed out yet, but according to what we see, that today started as a sell, and we may continue to see it actually come back again inside, meaning that will not be a perfect retest. That will not be a perfect retest. So hence going back within within the channel here. Already we see a double top right there, according to the structure right here. That will be a daily level right here that we can anticipate a change of character. So what do we do? Just a minute. Just a minute. Alright, so what is this right here? Okay, so this is daily. Now head over to H4. Look at H4. This we've already seen. No need of all this. Delete. We can make this and use it right here. That will be the double bottom, double top, double top on H4, it's a double top on daily time frame. So if we know that price has come back there, so we should be coming in with a sale. Prices below 10 MA. So price being below 10 MA gives us an advantage. To understand this. Now, looking at H1, we know that this is the high, the low that gave us this current high. Yes, if I use H4, yes. So the sell is still on. I need to be focusing around that level there to grab my buys later on. So the pullback, yes, we've reached that 50%. It's also a retracement level. It's also a retracement level, but can we focus on it? According to H4, we're still selling. According to H4, we're still selling. So if we know that H1, we're looking for more buys, we've reached the retracement level. So we may see this. We may see this grab liquidity right here. Grab liquidity right there. Yes. And then later on, come in with a sell. Come in with a sell. That would actually even be today. Coming with a sell to bring us right here. Yeah, that's for sure. Let's confirm this buy on M15. M15, is it confirming? Not yet. So once we have a confirmation of the buy, according to CCX, there is no confirmation, but according to structure, we may get one very soon. That is, if price decides to break out here, break out, that will be our previous lower high there. So if price breaks that level, then we have our buy entry right there to take us back to this level there. So for now, I will leave that at that and wait for this. If this happens, then I'll be waiting for this big entry over sell, this big sell entry right here. It's gonna be awesome there. We will have enough money to grab right there. Alright, that has been V75. Hopefully, if you guys have a question, please go ahead and shoot your questions. I'll be ready for them. Now V50. Yes, I see Desmond. Good morning, Desmond. I see Judy. Good morning, Judy. Yes. And Robina, how are you, Robina? Alright, so now V50 weekly. Let's start from weekly. Weekly, we thought we would actually turn from there, but it still had momentum into buys, so we are coming back to that trend line there. So if we get to that trend line level, we know that price will be coming in from there for the sales, because we are in a rise, in an expanding rising wedge. So if we know that, then we can delete all this now. Alright, so daily we are heading to that level, which now clearly shows us that we have a break of structure right there. So if we have a break of structure, that will change things. So we know that. So H4, we see that we've been breaking structure as we go on. Break of structure there, break of structure here. That's why that has been the mode there. That has been the mode. So we know that. So we broke structure. So price is trying to come back right here. To come back to break a block. That's the level there. To come back to break a block. Or even to come back to this last OB. So there's a possibility of it coming back to here or to just there. So once we know that H4 is returning to that level, meaning we are selling on H4, H1 will be signaling the same thing, sells to come right back here, and it will be oversold. If we see it on the CCI right there, we'll be looking for that. So we know all that, and the fact that we saw this means price is likely not to go back up there, so sales are on. If we know that, then we head over to M15. On M15 we see something like this, although you can see there was a lot of price rejection right there, but we had a confirmation of the sell right there as a double top. So if we have that, then we know that we are looking for the choke, change of character right there, and that will separate us. So most of the times if I see this, I would want to make my entry there and put my stop loss just right here, just right there, and then look for my TP. I want price to come back to this level. Is that significant? Yeah, this will be a 1 to 2. It is okay, but I will aim for this. I want to aim for this level right here. So this will be a 1 to 4 as my risk to reward ratio. So I'm going with this this order block. That's where I'm going as my TP level. So that's it on boom on volatility 50. The reason why I've entered here early, I didn't want to going away from my PC, so I didn't want to miss on this trade. Although it is always another challenge, you need to understand. So when you're trading, you trade knowing that you are looking for high win rates, trades that you can enter, and you know that at least you have at least the first 15-20 minutes of the trade before you can move away. Yeah, so that you can manage it properly. If you see that it is actually having some rejection, what you move out of it, just like now what is happening there. So if in the next 15 I don't see a breakout from here, then I will not have an entry at all. I will close my losses. But if price breaks through that level, then the trade will be going on. So that's very important to always enter a trade that you know you have at least the first 15 minutes to monitor it and see how it goes. If it is not going as you had planned, it is always advised to close earlier before you engage into bigger losses. But of course, if you have planned properly and you have your tight stop losses that are corresponding to your account and to see if you are making money or if it went against you, that's most of what I actually advise. Because whenever you stay in the charts and you keep looking at them, you will get stressed for nothing. Yet you know you need to get to a level where you trust your analysis, you trust the plan that you have made. And once you start to do that, then you have an advantage to actually place a trade and move away and let it run accordingly. I've spoken enough. It's 11:02. Jump 25. We'll wrap up this thing. Jump 25. Jump 25 has been funny, but it gave us money. Yeah, it gave us money. The move, we wanted it to break out from here because the structure was clearly showing us that, but it went against it. It actually, those who remember at first, before I decided to go with this, I had also drawn this other level as our level of retracement. So it actually went all the way back to the order block or to the support level. That's where it went all the way back to. So that's where we started to see our entries. So I made a loss right here, but I've been recovering slowly. There on this move. It is as if it is within a channel right here. So that's what has been happening. I made a loss here from there around here because I wanted to enter a buy on this level here, take me back, but it continued to sell to this higher OB. But we had made a lot of money within here on this very sell to from there to here. So we had made a lot of that money. So I still have room to use and already have recovered. So I still have room enough to make now more entries. So if I know that this is no longer needed, it has already served its purpose, so we can delete also this. We know that we want to head there. So H4, first go to weekly. Weekly we are looking for the buy. Yes, we haven't reached oversold yet, overbought I mean. So if we are looking for the buys, then this is the level that we are anticipating to come back to. This is the level right there, pretty much right there. So if we have that, then daily we see something significant. We're supposed to be selling, but momentum is low for sales. We have a support level right there, and price, whenever it reaches there, we start to buy. That's what we see there. But according to H4, we see as if price is trying to create a horizontal channel. So let's confirm, knowing that CCI is showing us buys right there on H4, and clearly you can see buys. Daily we are looking for buys also. Yeah, daily we are looking for buys also. Right, so buys H1, H4, buys H1. So if we know that for sure that we are looking for buys, and these are the time frames, something significant comes up right here on H1, and that changes the way we will analyze now. Knowing this is a support trend line on H1, and this is trying to be almost broke through right down, came down here, touched it. Now we are looking at coming back down. So that fair value gap is becoming some level of point of interest for us to actually wait for the breakout. So we know that this is an ascending triangle, and it is very formed on a support level that clearly confirms the buy that we are looking for. An ascending triangle on a support level is nothing that your mind should be looking at than the buys in the longer term. But currently in the shorter term, one may say sells to come back to this support trend line level. And of course, you can confirm that once price breaks through, makes a breakout right here to give us a change of character. And clearly you see that is like a double top right there on M15. So all this is very clear what you see, even though we haven't received a confirmation of the sales CCI right there. We will wait and see. Alright, so I will leave jump 25 at that, and know that in the longer run I'll be looking for the buys. So you may choose not to make any sell entries right here and wait for the buys on the trend line here, or wait for the breakout. wait for the breakout, and of course we know how we always make our entry, so that we know that we have a limited risk, or we are not exposed to a high risk. That's when we make our entry right there. Perfect. Lastly, that is jump 10. Jump 10. Let's wrap up this and go and enjoy making money to take us through the festives. Alright, so weekly, we are within that. Is like a flag. This is like a flag. Let's see. Not really, it's a rising wedge. So if it is a rising wedge, yeah, it is a rising wedge. So if it is a rising wedge, then we know that of course we're looking for a sell. That will be a sell after the breakout. The breakout is anticipated to be on the downside, not the upper side. So going to daily time frame, we see buys, signal of a buy, and the reason why we see a signal of a buy is because of this internal structure on a daily time frame, which is a falling wedge, and that will be only coming to respect this move, this previous move, to be there. So we may see a breakout only to bring us right here, and then come again into sales from that level there, and then come again to sales. So we need to understand that and be ready for anything. So knowing that, let's now head over to H4. The move that I wanted was like that. I never entered there, and neither did I enter here because I was not trading. And yes, now this buy move is the one I wanted to make an entry from. But right now where we are, we clearly see H4 is overbought right there. It is showing that it is overbought. So if it is overbought, that means this is our level that we may anticipate a change of character. This will only be bringing us either to this level right here, yeah, actually to that level, because this fair value gap was already mitigated by this level right here. So this will be bringing us just right there, right here. Then come in with strong buys to take us where we want according to daily, daily right there. Alright, that's now a plan that we can lay and wait for it to unfold and have our entries. For now, we now leave it at, I would actually leave it at H4. Yeah, I will leave it at H4. So I don't have to risk a lot on this asset. So that's it. Now let's head over to the recap and we wrap up this session today. So starting from crash 500, the buy. No, it was a sell. I made a sell? Was it a? Did it take me out? Was it crash? I was supposed to enter that sell. What happened? I don't see my trade. Oh, it was boom. It was boom 1,000. It was boom 1,000. So crash, I missed that entry. Yeah, I missed that entry. But then I may anticipate a pullback. I may anticipate a pullback there to grab liquidity here. Yeah. So then I can come in with my sell. So I will I've missed this sell and we needed to enter it. So we've missed it. I don't know if anyone followed it up to make an entry, but yeah, that was a sell that we wanted, but we've missed on we have not missed actually. We have not missed. We wanted to enter when it gets back there, so it's just what we missed. But we can have another entry once it pulls back to this very level, where we anticipate to leave a fair value gap. So once it comes there, you can make an entry right there. So that is crash 500. Boom 1000. We are already in profits now. I can drag my SLs into profit and know that I am safe. I can even close and take home what I would have already made right there. So this we entered, you guys saw it, the reason why I entered right there. Boom 500. We are waiting for this then to later on come in like that. Volatility 25. Until we see this, you don't have to risk anything. This is a big asset. V75, the breakout has happened right there. So if it has happened, you need to let it move, and then once it comes to test it, you make an entry. But according to CCI, it didn't confirm to us that it is oversold. So you have to be cautious of that also. Yeah, but for now it has given us a breakout right there, so it means it may just come back again down below until we see it at least oversold. We may see it, we may not, so we wait for what happens there. But most of the times, if I don't see a confirmation on CCI2, I may not enter it. So unless I see something in the price action right there to confirm otherwise. But for now, wait a minute, something has changed. Something has changed right here, right there. I think I can see a change. This is a falling wedge. One may call it a falling wedge. Right, so if this is the case, then that means this move is coming like this, like that. Yeah, that is what it means, like that. Alright, and yet CCI is showing us sales, so we need to look at H1 is showing sales, H4 is showing sales. So this is only, it may come back to that level and then come stronger with sales, because the sales are still strong. The signal for sales is still strong right there. So you can't overrule them, even though we've seen that kind of move that may happen. This kind of move according to the structure. Then we go to M15, M5 to confirm that. Yeah, I think it is confirmed. The reason why I say it is confirmed, this is where we see a change of character right here on M5. That's where we see a change of character right there. That's where we see a change of character. Two guys, although it is not that much, that's how we saw it. So we wait, so they might be another pull to come back here, and then before we know it, it will come stronger to work out here to respect this kind of structure that we have to get to that level. Alright, I think that's it. I allow me to call it a day. Let me wish you guys a happy trading. We may not have a session tomorrow. Tomorrow is a Tuesday. Yeah, we may not have a session tomorrow. I'm going to communicate in the channel later on before the day ends if we will have a session tomorrow. But I want to say a Merry Christmas. If we don't have a session tomorrow, I will communicate that to the group, to the channel, our community channel, the WhatsApp channel. And if you're not on the channel yet, please go ahead and go to the description section of this very stream. You'll be able to follow the link and join the channel there. So do that so that you'll be able not to miss on the communications made. So for now, I will communicate later before the day ends if we have a session tomorrow, and if I don't, I will still share my Christmas regards to you guys. I will do the same even on the YouTube community page, be able to tell you and inform you. So otherwise, let me wish you guys a good day. Merry Christmas in advance, and probably, of course, we'll come back later. So Happy New Year is not for now. I will be wishing you Happy New Year soon. But let me wish you guys that you need to always be patient. Don't rush into trades that can cause you even to blow your account. So you need to, the impulsive decisions, most of the times you look at a trade, you feel like you don't have to miss out, and you quickly place a trade before you even realize you placed a trade with a wrong lot size, and before you know it, you're seeing reds or you're seeing blues, and you're wondering how can this happen. Yet to your supplies, you find you had entered with a bigger lot size than what you're supposed to enter with. Why? Because of the impulsive decision and plus fear of missing out. We call that form of fear of missing out. So you feel like you don't have to miss out on the trade, and you quickly jump into a trade before realizing that you are having a wrong kind of lot size to use. So please protect yourself from that by always being patient to make any entries. Otherwise, happy trading. See you soon. Have a lovely day.